Hello everyone, Cheek here with another Transformers review, and today I'll be reviewing the Transformers Target exclusive Target Optimus Prime, or just Optimus Prime, I guess, as it is, him as a Target truck with a Target trailer. Anyway, he's pretty much just a repaint, not even a retool, as far as more, at least for the main robot, not a retool, but a repaint of the Laser Attack Optimus Prime, or the G2 Optimus Prime, and then it comes with a repaint of the Siege or Kingdom or whatever of Ravage. So the face does look a little bit off. I think it does have kind of the feline fangs, so it does look a little bit off if you take a really close look at it. And then, of course, comes the G1 trailer, painted up in the style of a Target trailer, so it's not the tanker truck that G2 Optimus Prime is. Here we have him sitting nice and cozy with his little friend of, Bullseye, Autobot Bullseye, but I think it's just better to say Bullseye. But he, like I said, is pretty much a repaint of Ravage, and like I said, if you look closely at the mouth, you'll see that it does have the fangs. But I think it's so cool that they managed to, at least from a distance, make it look more like the dog. It's pretty silly. He doesn't actually come with any weapons unless you count the turret in the trailer, which obviously you can pull out and have him hold. So let's just extend to his legs and get this opened up. I do think it's pretty cool that they made it Target red rather than just all white like the Holiday Optimus Prime. I wish they would have made that one candy cane stripe. That would have been so cool. But I mean, obviously you can have him hold this as a weapon if you so desired. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's the same standard thing for like G1 style, or Earthrise, I should say, Optimus Prime trailer. On my copy, I don't know if this is a problem on a lot of them or not, but the plastic is warped ever so slightly. It doesn't really affect stability that much, but it is a little bit of an eyesore. But it's not the end of the world. Bullseye, of course, is the Ravage. And articulation, there isn't really that much there. You can move the head up and down. You can move the legs. They bend just a little bit, but it is very boxy because, it turns into a cassette. Although I think it is funny that he doesn't really look. He's shaped like a cassette, but it doesn't look like he's meant to be a cassette. I bet that's what he's supposed to be. It doesn't really. If I remember right, it doesn't say what he turns into in the instructions. It just tells you how to transform him. I think he's supposed to be a Target gift card, honestly. I think that's honestly what he's supposed to be. But go ahead and rotate that in, then let's see. Is it the front? Yeah, it's the back legs, I think, that you rotate in. Then you just rotate this in. Get this lined up. And then just fold up like so, and then you're almost there. All you have to do at this point is just flip these legs and they tab in just like that. And there we have him in what I suspect is supposed to be a Target gift card mode. It does look like the stylization of one of their envelopes for a gift card with him poking his head out. I'm honestly not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be a Target gift card, so I think that's pretty cool. Obviously, this can flip out so that he can plug into his hand. It does plug into his hand pretty well. All the other ports, he does seem to be at least somewhat loose, at least the back of the roof one, but it still feels a little bit loose on anything other than his hands. And then one thing you can do, I don't know if it's really in the instructions, but if you want to kind of make it into like a little gun mode, just flip out the feet, and then it's sort of like tiger chest on Deathsaurus. So that's pretty much it for Autobot Bullseye. Let's just go ahead and set him off to the side. He is, like I said, he is just a repaint. That's all he is a repaint. I think it still looks pretty cool. It does come with an Autobot Matrix of Leadership, or a Matrix of Leadership that's done in the target colors with a silver handle, and it does, of course, come out like that. And then he does also have the same rocket missile pod things. But as far as like having a physical gun that's meant specifically for him, no, he does not have one of those. For comparison, let's go ahead and bring in the G2 variant, essentially, or the original release that they did. Obviously, this is repro labels or Toy Hacks labels, which make him look more accurate to the original toy, which is absolutely a treat to get these on, put them on, but it's obviously the same mold. I will say the red eyes, to me, is slightly off-putting, but it is supposed to be Target, and red is one of the two main colors of Target, so I mean, it makes sense, but it comes off as slightly evil, if you ask me, but nothing too bad, I guess. Normally, since I've already done a review of this mold, I would not do a transformation, but since it's been a few years or a couple years, and I doubt maybe you want to go back and watch one of my really old videos, I think I'll go ahead and redo it, but this time, instead of going from truck to robot, I'll be going from robot to truck, so it'll be a little bit different. And there we have Target Optimus Prime in his truck mode, and I think he looks pretty cool. Definitely more simplistic than the G2 Optimus Prime color scheme. Well, stickered up color scheme, but it seems like this one isn't quite rolling around as a rolling truck should, but it could be just something not quite lining up with the legs, but that's also been a little bit of an issue with some of these molds. But I think it's also the surface too, because it's like, here it seems to be rolling pretty much fine, but it's also because, you know, solid, smooth surface sometimes can make it, well, a little hard. Maybe I should get a piece of rug to have up here for doing rolling. And for comparison, here we have him with the Optimus Prime, and I think, or the G2 style Optimus Prime. I think they look pretty cool together. Obviously, this is more of a, obviously, 90s vibe, 90s feel to it, and I think it definitely has its place, and I think it's honestly really cool, especially with the repro labels that really made this trailer pop. And then this one I think is pretty cool as well. I'm probably surprised they didn't use the Volvo mold for the Target truck. Maybe they don't use the Volvo truck. Maybe they use more of this style. I'm not exactly sure, but I do think it's an interesting mashup of the G1 style trailer with G2 style Optimus Prime. So I think that's kind of a cool look going on there. One unfortunate, maybe not necessarily unfortunate, but one annoying thing is that there's not really a good place to stick old Autobot Bullseye. I mean, you can do it on top of the truck, but then that just looks really goofy. And then I suppose you could peg him in like right in here, but then that just feels kind of weird, but it is something you can do. And like I said, pretty much on every other port, he's just really loose, and I'm not sure exactly why that is, but you can do that if you want to store him, but I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up flopping off at some point. So that's about it for the Transformers Target exclusive Target Optimus Prime with Autobot Bullseye. Oh man, this is definitely, I think, a really good use of a mold and doing a repaint that actually, I think, works pretty well. That's not to say that there aren't other repaints that work pretty well, but I just think that the box having Bullseye and Target painted on it just works so well. And yeah, if you like this review and you'd like to see more, please click that like and subscribe button to see more. Until next time, have a good one, everyone.